Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Tori. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. And we begin with a gift to millions of Harry Potter fans. Author J.K. Rowling just launched a new website called HarryPotterAtHome.com to provide a bit of magic for kids stuck indoors. Potterheads can visit Hogwarts online to find quizzes, puzzles, and other magical activities like how to draw a Niffler. Not sure if you're a Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, or Slytherin? No worries. You can take part in your very own sorting ceremony to find out where you belong. And for those new to the wizarding world of Hogwarts, there's a shortcut. Rowling teamed up with Audible and Overdrive to offer free audio and digital editions of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the first volume of the wildly popular series. We've put a link to Harry Potter at Home on the resource page of our website. Do you want to take a trip to the moon or perhaps blast off to the International Space Station? If so, you're not alone. More than 12,000 U.S. men and women just answered NASA's latest call for astronauts. The agency's last appeal in 2017 attracted more than 18,000 applications, but NASA has since raised its requirements. Those who dream of one day taking a giant leap for mankind now must have a master's degree in either science, technology, engineering, or math. And of the thousands who apply for this prestigious honor, only a small percentage will be chosen. The agency's current roster of space explorers stands at 48. Wimbledon will have to wait. Like just about every other sporting event, the world's oldest and most prestigious tennis tournament has been canceled due to the coronavirus. Wimbledon dates back to 1877 and has since become famous for its outdoor grass courts, all-white dress code, much-anticipated sightings of the royal family, and, of course, its signature dessert of strawberries and cream. The 2-week-long tournament was supposed to kick off on June 29th. Organizers debated postponing it, but ultimately decided the best answer was to call it off entirely, something that's only happened twice in its history, once for World War I and again for World War II. Quarterback Tom Brady walked away from the Patriots after 20 years, but there's one thing he seemingly can't part ways with: his number 12 jersey. Lucky for him, the Bucs player who owned that number was willing to give Brady the shirt off his back. Wide receiver Chris Godwin has been wearing that number since high school, but said of Brady, quote, "You've got to lean into that respect." So he did. Not only did Godwin switch to number 14, but he did so without the traditional request for a payout. After Godwin announced the switch, Brady returned the love with a post: "Much appreciated, very grateful, humbled, and ready to get to work." Be careful what you promise over Twitter. Yesterday, a British man celebrated his birthday by running a marathon in his backyard. James Campbell had made the pledge to his followers if they retweeted one of his posts 10,000 times. They did, and the former professional javelin thrower spent his 32nd birthday running back and forth across a 20-foot stretch of patio and grass 7,000 times to the cheers of his neighbors. All 26.2 miles were live streamed, and the event raised $22,000 for charity. If you've ever adopted a pet, you know it's a win-win. Now, a restaurateur is promising the same act of kindness to feed hungry medical workers. It's called Adopt a Doc or Nurse, and it's the idea of Rocco Scordella, who owns Tootsie's across the street from Stanford Hospital in Palo Alto, California. Anyone wanting to help can sponsor breakfasts or lunches to be delivered to one of the hospital's many departments. So far, it's provided over 2,000 meals. And with business now booming, Mr. Scordella has been able to bring back some of his laid-off employees. That's it for KidNuz. Now our KidNuz quiz. When was the last time Wimbledon was canceled? World War II. What's the name of the author who wrote the Harry Potter series? J.K. Rowling, which is how she pronounces it, even though some people think it's Rowling. What is Chris Godwin's New Jersey number? 14. The Bucs wide receiver gave 12 to Tom Brady. Where did a British man just run a marathon? In his backyard. In One for the Road. Another day of distance learning, another story of a teacher going the distance. When 12-year-old Riley Anderson was having trouble with her math homework, she did what a lot of kids are doing and emailed her teacher for help. She got a reply right away, but graphing a function is no easy task, and Mr. Waba could sense that she wasn't quite getting it. Lucky for Riley, Mr. Waba isn't just her teacher, he's also her neighbor. And before she knew it, there he was, at a safe distance outside her front door, with a marker and whiteboard in hand. Before we go, our KidNuz birthday shout-outs today go to Isaac in Arlington, Massachusetts, Eliana in Portland, Oregon, Ethan in Burlingame, California, Kyla Rose in New York, Katie in Mathis, Texas, Ariana in Wilmette, Illinois, and a belated birthday shout-out today for Felix in Seattle, Washington. Our KidNuz teacher hellos go to Mrs. Bechtel students at Brush High School in Lyndhurst, Ohio, Mrs. Cruz's class at Oneida Elementary in Oneida, Tennessee, and Mrs. Calibria students at Parkview Elementary in New London, Wisconsin. Thanks for listening, everyone. Don't forget to rate and review us wherever you get your podcasts. We hope you tune in for more KidNuz tomorrow morning.